I don't think it's about making things easy for the group. Maybe sometimes it is, right? And sometimes that's important. But I think that our value as professionals, as people trying to contribute our craft and skills here, is that we're able to take others and ourselves into the more difficult places. And I don't mean that, masochistically or anything like that. It's just the premise would be if we need new thought, if we need breakthrough, then some of that breakthrough only comes because we're able to go into those more troublesome places with one another. There has to be some scouts. There has to be some wild cards. The thought that came to me as I read that section of your book was that I've heard it spoken that um, if you don't dream, and I'm talking about physical dreaming now at night, if you don't dream, you go insane. And there's something to me also about if we don't have rebels, there's actually an insanity.
Just because you're feeling as if you're not appreciated doesn't mean that you're not appreciated. And to begin to look for evidence that other people are like literally sitting up when you speak, or their eyes are brightening when you begin to challenge a long set idea, or they come up to you afterward and say, thank you for saying that, So just because you experience an initial, perhaps a sense of isolation, that may not be true. Rebels are everywhere. Creative spirits are everywhere. And those who care deeply about the organization are everywhere.
The other perspective is that you're not the keeper of the idea, you're the keeper of the journey. This idea will have a journey. It started with a question, it continued with an insight, it went on with brainstormings, with contributions from everyone, and it's going to go on, be implemented, and then have another version, 2, 3, 4. The journey is endless, and you're just a temporary bearer of this journey. If you see yourself like this, you will start to hear everyone's contribution more acutely, because you won't be offended when they try to change your idea. You will think that you want to thank them for it.
Doing it together gives you the ideas are stronger.
Right.
The resistance is less. It's more meaningful work. I think someone else talked about how lonely people really are. And so being part of something, a sense of belonging,
right,
how that brings meaning to work.
Yes.
The single most important thing you can do in any interaction, whether you are speaking to one person or